Alright, if you want to automate parts of your coding workflow using AI, in this video I'll show you exactly how to use OpenAI Codex step by step.
But before that, make sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Now let's jump straight into it.
The first thing you want to do is connect your GitHub account to ChatGPT. This allows Codex to access your repositories, which are your saved projects and files. To do this, you'll get a prompt inside ChatGPT that asks for permission. Just follow the instruction and log into GitHub when asked. Codex needs to actually see your code before it can do anything. And once you're connected, the next step is to select the repository you want Codex to work on. You will see a list of your GitHub projects. Pick the one you want help with. Maybe it's a website, a Python script, or even a bigger app. Make sure it's the right one because Codex will scan and analyze it. Now, after selecting your repo, a message will pop up asking if you want to let OpenAI use your code for training. Then you will have two options. If you check the box, your code might help improve future models. But if you leave it blank, your code stays private. It won't affect how Codex works for you, but it's a personal choice based on privacy. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Codex will suggest a few smart tasks based on your project. This task might include explaining the code to someone new, finding bugs or issues, suggesting improvements, or fixing inconsistencies. For example, if there's a variable being used in two different ways, Codex will spot that and offer a fix. You can either accept the default task or give custom instruction if you have something specific in mind. After that, you want to go ahead and click Start Task. This tells Codex to begin analyzing and fixing things in the background. You don't need to wait around, it'll work on it while you keep exploring the other parts of ChatGPT. As Codex runs, it may suggest code corrections. Let's say there's a variable called time that's set to 60 in one place and 120 in another. That's pretty confusing. So you can tell Codex use 60 consistently and it'll update the code for you. So yeah, even if you don't write perfect code, Codex will help clean it up. And then once it's done, Codex will show you the change it made. You will see a GitHub style view where green means new code added, red means code removed. You can carefully review what changed before applying anything. When everything looks good, Codex will give you the option to create a new pull request, which is how you submit the updates to your code, or save it as a draft if you want to come back and review later. This makes it easy to stay in control of your own project while letting AI do the heavy lifting. And you may wonder, who can use Codex? Well, right now, Codex is available for Pro, Enterprise, and Team users. Codex isn't just a code assistant, it's more like a smart teammate that helps speed up your workflow, reduce mistakes, and give you ideas on how to write cleaner code. So yeah, I guess that's it for today guys. I hope this helped you out and I'll see you in the next one.